Well, credit card business momentum slowed down in the month of April when you compare to the business that we saw in March. Let's take a look, how the spends market share has moved in last 4 months. While HDFC Bank has lost market share in terms of the total number of cards issued in last 4 months, they have massively gained market share in the overall spends. HDFC Bank has seen a market share gain of about 280 basis points in last 4 months. That is from Jan level of 24.8% to now about 27.6% in terms of the market share in spends. It is perhaps the only large player in the credit card market to see the share gain in spends. In the last 4 months, market share in spends have declined by about 181 basis points for ICICI Bank, about 142 basis points for SBI, and about 3 basis points for Axis Bank. In terms of credit card issuance, HDFC Bank has lost market share from being around 23% in Jan 2022 to now about 22.4% in the month of April. Top 4 players market share in spends has declined from about 74.9% that we saw in Jan 2022 to about 74.5% that we are seeing in the month of April. So for the industry, while April was expected to be a strong month given the fact that there were holidays and schools had closed down, so it has disappointed on average spends per card and overall spends as well. Now credit card issuance grew by about 2.1% month on month, but this compares to about 2.7% growth month on month that we saw in the month of March. So overall spends have declined by about 1.6% month on month in April versus an increase of about 24.5% month on month that we saw in March. So spends per card have declined by a whooping 3.6% month on month in April versus an increase of about 21.25% month on month that we saw in March. So for the industry, average spends per card was down to about 14,070 rupees per card. However, the spends are above the level that you are seeing from December 2021 to about Feb 2022. So, and remains on the higher side in last 6 months. Now, coming on to the outlook, HDFC Bank is gaining massively on market share in spends. Now, April surprised negatively on the overall spends given the fact that there were holidays and economy had opened up. However, credit card issuance momentum did slow down a bit, not too much, which is a negative surprise, however. So, top 4, are losing market share on credit card issuance, but the market share in spends remains very strong. Now, card addition in the near term could remain strong. However, there could be a decline in spend per card or moderation in the coming months.